This is the project page where you'll get details about the project that we're working on, including the storage buckets, the classes we're detecting. Down here, we're in the data preparation phase. This is pre-processing that will happen on your imagery to get it ready for our training and labeling. So the images can come in as very large native imagery, 40,000 by 40,000 pixels wide. That is very difficult to work with, so we first slice that down and then convert it to JPEG to work in our labeling interface. That process is complete. We can move to the next step, which is labeling. We get some statistics about our total number of images in this bucket, how many have been annotated, and how many were annotated by the AI. So before I go into labeling each of these images manually, I'll first do an auto-annotation phase. So I'll select the confidence threshold that I want on these annotations, and this essentially says how many predictions I want out of the system. Lower values show more predictions that you might have to prune. Higher values show only the high confidence predictions and might leave some gaps that the user has to fill in. So I've selected my level, I will hit auto annotate. And now we can see a nice progress bar that shows us the auto annotation process has begun. We have some of them complete, and so we can immediately go into our labeling interface and start fine-tuning these labels. So we can see here, I've never labeled anything in this project before, but we already have labels for these objects that the model was trained to identify before. In this example, we can see that the model has missed 2 boats. So all we do is add bounding boxes for these and then update. And likewise, the user would just go through each of these images, making small corrections to the output of the model. And this auto annotation phase actually has a twofold benefit. So not only are we speeding up the annotation process to create the labeled dataset to train the model, we're also seeing where the model is currently having problems. This allows us to only fill in the gaps instead of having to label every single object from scratch.